for today's cup of coffee with Scream.
Oh!
I think we've had a week of Scream.
Yeah.
My God, we need a day or two of rest, and that's what we're going to do. I mean, just sort of peaceful type thing. That's our intention.
that is our intention.
And that doesn't mean that's what's going to happen, but that is our intention.
Ooh.
But
Lord willing, we have like a couple days of peace.
Yeah. And it has been so cold here. We're supposed to get down in the 30s again tonight.
This weather is unusual.
It is.
It's highly unusual.
And it's like I saw somebody on X that they had been up on White Top Mountain, which is, it's not close to us, but it would take us maybe 45 minutes or something to get to the top of White Top. Mm-hmm. It's one of the highest elevations in this area. They had 4 inches of snow.
Oh.
That's not, but it honestly feels like it could snow now.
It could snow down here at any moment. It feels like it.
I mean, we're recording this. This is, what is this? It's April 11th. Of course it is. The 11th. 2025.
Yeah. 2025.
And we're recording at about 8:30 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
But it does. And it's like, it shouldn't feel like snow.
No, it should not feel like snow whatsoever, but it does. Oh, God, it does.
Uh-huh.
It's so cold.
Yeah, these odd weather patterns.
It's been gray and rainy, too, and
For
it's
about
like,
2 weeks.
yeah. Feels like we're never about to get out of it.
Yeah, it's
almost
like this.
Feels like that.
It's like a perpetual twilight.
Yeah. It's like, no, give me my sunshine.
Sunshine, warm, all that. We need that.
Yes, we need that greatly. Greatly.
It's good for every part of a being. Mm-hmm. We're not supposed to live in perpetual twilight.
No.
And it's like, and vampires do not sparkle. That's the stupidest
Don't fucking
shit.
sparkle.
I have heard some of this and seen some of the stupidest shit this week. Including someone who honestly said that the collective conscious needed a break, needed to stay home for a while, and that's why COVID hit.
And it's like, that is such bullshit.
And I thought,
like,
you
what?
really, you thought about that and then you said it.
Literally. It's like, no one got rest during that time.
No, they didn't. That was a lockdown. That was not a time to rest.
Right.
God, and this was somebody that
coup.
usually doesn't say remarkably stupid things, but that time he did.
Yeah. That was a big stupid.
And I'm like, you're sitting there going, I mean, for me, random stupid happens. It's to be expected. Mm-hmm. It's part of my essence.
You know what? That's okay.
Somebody will call my hand on it and go, Orlando, honey, what the hell are you talking about? You need to go back. You drugs. You either need them or something.
You need to up your strategia? Is that what it is?
I don't know what it is. It's like, I need to go in there and take a shot of the homemade medicine. I really do need to do that. Maybe it'll cut the rest of this cough out.
Yeah, hopefully. But you know what? It's gotten better. It seems like it's gotten better.
Somewhat. And that was to hear somebody else, and I don't think we told this last night. I think I just told it to you, that I had heard the gentleman that used to do the podcast with Michael Heiser, that several years back, that he had gotten COVID and had to be hospitalized for about a week.
Yeah.
And when they were recording again, his voice sounded he was doing the same thing mine's doing.
Is it just, does it affect the vocal cords?
That's what I wonder.
Is that the cough, that it's so violent that it affects it?
That's what I figure that's what I think happened with mine, that it strained them. And it's not like I talk that much during the day.
Yeah.
I mean, more so some days than others, but, and it could be a component that it affects people's vocal cords. We don't know. We don't know what the hell it is.
No. No.
We know it was a bioweapon.
Yeah.
And, that was to be yeeting people's videos if you dared question that. I think they ought to restore that video of mine.
Yeah, they should.
There's a lot of people that got shut down that,
Yeah.
being proved right.
Mm-hmm.
And this is something that people are, you can feel it in people's spirits. That longing and need for true justice.
Yes. Yes.
And it is one of those, your spirit cries out, how long, oh Lord, how long?
Mm-hmm.
Coffee slurp. But yeah, that's one of the things, and as people get, it's like the stupid are becoming more stupid, and the ones that are pissed off are becoming more pissed off because of the people that are stupid.
Literally, that's what it is. I mean, stupid people do anger.
Yes. And wonder why that is.
Because it's just that. It's like, why the fuck are you that stupid? What is wrong with you?
Yeah.
It's the frustration. It's like, dude.
And you can't talk
It's
sense
so
to people.
obvious.
You can't, when somebody is at that level of deception or stupid or whatever, you cannot talk reason to them.
No.
You're wasting your time.
Yeah.
Because they're thoroughly convinced that they're right. It has, a lot of this stuff has taken on a religious zealotry.
Mm-hmm. And it's not supposed to be that way. Politics is not a fucking religion whatsoever.
For some people it is. Because, and there are some belief systems that theocracies, yes, very much, their religious faith and their politics are the same. Yeah. And
That's
so
horrible.
It is. It is. When you've got, yes, we must kill the infidels, that is kind of horrible.
Yeah. Yeah. My God.
To sit there and go, you don't believe like I do, so therefore you are wrong. You are a heretic. You are an infidel. You don't deserve to breathe air. And I'm like, some of these people need to reflect a little bit.
They really do. When it's coming to violence,
yeah,
it's like, now listen, sometimes in very rare cases, violence is the answer, sure. But this is not.
No.
Violence is not the answer right now for this shit.
No. Destruction of somebody's property or something like that? No. We do have laws. And those laws need to be applied.
Legit, like, also, what does destroying someone else's property honestly do? It does not affect whoever is the higher up, whatever. It affects the person who bought that.
Mm-hmm. Makes insurance rates go up.
It's like the looting and the raiding, the vandalizing of people's other businesses and stuff like that. All you're doing is hurting that business. And those small businesses, you're hurting them, and they cannot build themselves back up.
Exactly. And that's why I say the remarkably stupid thing about, the collective consciousness needed a rest. People lost their businesses and everything during 2020. That was not a rest. I mean, he didn't think that through. He totally did not think that statement through.
No.
Now, me, it was one of those, I just turned it off. I thought, I'm done. But there will be other people in the comment section that'll go, what the hell are you talking about? And rightfully so. I mean, if I said something like that...
You could link the video and have them listen to it.
I would want people, and I have had people over the years to sit there and go, Orlando, you need to rethink this. And I did. To sit there and go, was I wrong on this? Because God knows I have a history of being wrong.
We all have a history of being wrong.
Sure.
We are humans.
Yes.
We're going to be wrong several times.
And so I said my only claim to fame was like the scripture where it said chief among sinners. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
If you're expecting anything else, no, you're going to be disappointed. And that's true of most people. If you are expecting someone to be without sin, without fault, you're going to be disappointed. And that's unfair to you and the individual.
Yes. It's unfair to the whole lot.
So it's a matter of grace, forgiveness, and that includes ourselves. I'm one of these, I will do that for other people, but won't do it for myself a lot of times.
Yeah, it's a struggle doing it for yourself. It's a big struggle. Doing it for oneself, like seriously, why is that so hard?
I don't know. I think it's those of us that were raised with unrealistic expectations. And that was like Salty. He was talking about somebody who put on there. He does have, like anxiety disorder. I mean, huge podcast. And for years, he would not go on other people's shows because of the anxiety disorder. Mm-hmm. And somebody had told him, it's like, oh, stop being nervous. He kind of went off, and rightfully so. It's like, yes, I will sit here and talk to my amygdala. Stop doing what you're doing.
Literally.
Because it was a derp thing to say.
Yes.
That's like somebody that has ADHD to sit there and say, stop fidgeting. That's not how it works.
No, it does not work like that whatsoever. And that's like when people are escalated, that is the worst time to tell them to calm down.
Right. The best thing to do is to sit there and say, I acknowledge, I see that you're highly upset. If you would like to, I would like to talk about it. I'm willing to listen. Mm-hmm. But recognize they may not. And some people just need to sit and spin for a minute.
Yeah. Yeah. You need to let them sit and spin.
And it's hard. It's uncomfortable watching someone else be uncomfortable.
It really is.
Especially those of us that we feel like we have to fix everything.
Yeah. It's that
It's hard.
Does that fall into the line of savior complex or something like that?
No.
Or just overly empathetic?
Overly empathetic and overly compassionate.
Because, like, it really does. Because you can feel them being uncomfortable. And it's like, there's nothing that can be done.
Yeah. I mean, it's just why we have so many cats.
Literally. All that I'm getting to the point.
Because we don't... For us, the discomfort of having all the cats and having to deal with everything that comes with them is less uncomfortable than something bad happening to the kitties.
Yeah. Yeah. That's the main thing.
It's a pick your poison.
Yeah. That's the only reason why I have not called animal control on some of them. Especially Pankers right now. Oof.
Well, and some of them are
that
older and they get they'll have more health issues and stuff. Mm-hmm. And that's just part of it. We do the best we can with what we got. And to allow ourselves enough grace rather than I'm horrible about I should have done more. I should have done more. I should have done more. Not just about the cats, about everything.
Yeah.
To go back different parts of life and have unrealistic expectations of self. You talk about something that will screw you up. Mm-hmm. It will screw you up.
It certainly will. Oof.
But at least I'm aware of it.
Yeah. Yeah.
But these other people that have no self-awareness, that's what concerns me. That when you've got somebody that has this self-righteous zealotry, that they believe they are justified in doing something evil. That's all you can say. Doing evil to another person.
And
Yeah.
they'll justify other people's bad actions, too.
Uh-huh.
It's like, I'm going to call him out. Temple, he
Yeah.
had a bad take.
Yeah.
Bad take.
Well, with him, he is a fence sitter because ultimately he is a businessman. He is a performer. He is a news performer. There's a lot of them.
He's not a good one.
Well, I'm just saying that it's like
he sucks at his job.
when you've got these people that how they make their money is through views and donations and everything like that. You don't shit where you eat. You don't want to piss off your core audience because then you're going to lose money. These people are very much aware of that.
But also, you have to have some integrity.
Yeah, you would think.
And he does not have integrity.
There's quite a few of them that don't. But he's, as far as a fence sitter, it's like everybody knows he does that. This is why we don't take money from anybody. Our opinions are our own. We're not bought. I mean, we're blood bought, but other than that,
Yeah, Jesus
we
Christ.
work for God.
Yeah, Jesus Christ owns us.
But other than that, that's now that will, when you understand that, it's like that we're accountable to God for what we do. That does make you think before acting or speaking or any of that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And to realize it's like, oh, that was really not good. I need to go back and apologize to that person.
Yeah. Yeah.
To humble yourself.
Mm-hmm.
It's called personal accountability, responsibility.
When you feel the need to do that with the cats.
Yeah, even with cats. Yeah.
That's like with Pancreas. Legit, with Pancreas, it's like, I flat out said to her face, I don't like you. I hate you.
She's not likable.
She is not a likable cat. It's like, why are you here? I don't like you. And then because it's like, I'm telling her all this shit, it's like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
She's still not likable.
She's still not likable. But I don't like that cat.
I don't know that she has the ability to comprehend, but I'm sure that it was heartfelt. It was a heartfelt apology.
Sort of. Sort of.
They're cats. They're not children.
I treat them as such.
I know, but that's where you've got to draw a line. It's like, this is not a sentient being as humans are. You don't abuse them.
They could be.
You don't abuse them. But that's where people are going, again, with the crazy. People are making themselves crazy. Even with the screaming of the vegetables. I'm like, do you really, really want to go down that rabbit hole?
The screaming of the vegetables?
Yes.
What was the screaming of the vegetables?
Somebody had said that they had recorded the vegetables screaming when they were ripped from the earth.
Oh,
and I'm
gosh.
like, look, if you're that level of stupid, you need to suffer. Go ahead and suffer.
What are we supposed to eat?
I mean, seriously.
Because everything, the fuck?
Like I said, just because somebody is on the internet does not mean they know what they're talking about.
I don't know. I thought about that anime that it was the talking vegetables, the talking vegetable anime, and the potato peeling himself to toss him to basically yeet himself into the soup. Because that's all. That was their goal.
That's their purpose.
Yeah, that was their goal, was to go into the soup, and so. They knew that, but
I think it's just one more form of emotional manipulation.
It is.
For people that are vulnerable.
Yes. To drive them more crazy.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff out there. If you're looking to be crazy, you can have your feel right now. Various and sundry flavors of crazy.
I mean, shit, we feel like we're losing our minds most of the time.
Yeah, but that's just because of low light level. We know this.
And can we just get like a good month? Like a month of nothing but sunshine and warmth? That would be nice. Maybe 2 months.
But now the one thing that has helped with that twilight level of light, the variety of green and stuff right now, that's where things are budding out.
Yeah.
Just
it's
incredible.
Great. It really is incredible, and it's beautiful. It is so beautiful. But what's weird is that some of the trees have red on them.
Yes, we don't know what is going on with that.
We're just like, what tree are you? Are you supposed to be here? Why are you turning red?
Yeah. I've not noticed that before.
Me neither. Like, that's really, really strange.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's just like we have a variety of trees that are called red buds. Mm-hmm. And I don't know why they call them red buds, because they're purple.
Literally.
But they are beautiful.
Blueberries are purple. No matter what people say, they are a shade of purple.
But the red buds, when you get that shade of purple and the chartreuse of the leaves, coming out, God, that combination is just glorious.
It is. And the lush green of the grass along with it. Like, that's just, it's a rich green.
Yeah. And we have violets in the yard and dandelions. I love the dandelions. My God, I love those dandelions. Mm-hmm. And so even with the gray, it can't wash away the color.
No, it can't. It absolutely cannot wash away the color. And that's the best part of it.
Yeah. And to know that it's sooner or later the sun will shine again. Mm-hmm. It's one of the best lines from the movie The Crow. It can't rain all the time.
That's true. That is true.
So we will have days soon, hopefully, like this lovely picture created by Grok. Mm-hmm. Just the lake and the serene and just the serenity. And have that. You can have that inside of yourself at any point.
Yes.
Regardless of what's going on externally. Mm-hmm. You can control the internal.
You can.
You can't control all of it. Mm-hmm. But it's like, if you're doing something as far as the anxiety disorder or whatever, to overcome that, there's lots of skills and tools that have been developed over the years to help people with that.
Mm-hmm. There has been.
And it sure ain't stopped Salty from doing what he wants to do.
No. It hasn't stopped him whatsoever.
And that's how you overcome it. To go ahead and do regardless.
Yep.
And that he can encourage other people to go ahead and not let the anxiety disorder hold them back. I think it's great when people admit that they've got different issues. Everybody's got an issue. Everybody. Mm-hmm. Just some people are more honest about theirs than others.
And some people flat out just don't know how to verbalize it.
No, they don't. And that's why it's important for somebody like him that's high profile to admit something like that. It makes people where they don't feel alone.
Right. Because that's the main thing right now. I feel like people feel alone most of the time right now.
Yeah.
Which that is it's a rough state of being.
It is. It very much is. And it leaves people vulnerable. And it's just like we were talking about, the previous cup, about possession and stuff. I didn't go into like oppression. Today I thought I should have mentioned that. Oppression is different than possession. There's a whole thing, with that. But when somebody feels vulnerable, when they feel alone, then they're easier to pick off.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And it's divide and conquer. And we see that strategy being applied everywhere. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It ain't right.
Which is why with our little, Poddling Pirate podcast,
we got a group of friends here.
We do have a wonderful group of friends.
I need to talk to y'all more.
Yeah. To let you all know you're not alone. If you want to send an email, do that. Mm-hmm. Or put it in the comment section or something like that. Or over there on X. Because we truly do care.
We do.
We are really few, but we are mighty.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yes. We are mighty. Razor sticks.
Yeah.
My stick. Our stick.
So just for a day, let yourself rest. Do something fun. You know, yeah.
We're gonna make matzah.
Yeah. Because we do celebrate Passover. And that was something I was hesitant even to say as far as celebrating Passover, because that has become such a controversial thing.
Well, all it is
It's called the Last Supper.
yes, it's a sharing of beliefs.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that.
No. But you've got some people, that's ours. You didn't want him. We took him.
Yeah.
Just saying. So
We
to
are the
honor
Gentiles.
him, to honor him and what he did, and the symbolism of it, and the night, and to share a meal with family, and rejoice and give thanks. Yeah, we do that. There's lots of reasons we do what we do, and we try to share those other people. You know, we're not trying to say you have to. No, you do you.
Yeah.
You pray about it. That's between you and God. You find your way. Everybody's having paranormal.
Yeah.
Everybody's having supernatural. Everybody.
It's big time.
Big time. Big time. You want to tell them where we can be found?
Yeah, you can find us on BitChute, Rumble, and YouTube at Warlanda's Cup of Coffee with Scream. Also, check her out on X, previously known as Twitter. She posts really cool stuff. You can find her there on that Warlanda COCWS.
Yeah, there was a letter count. So
What? Letter
I
count?
I couldn't do as far as Cup of Coffee with Scream. So that's how it's the COC. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what
It's like a
just
radio
look for
station.
Orlando.
Yeah, it's like a radio station call sign.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Yeah. I'm over there shit posting occasionally.
You can find me on yeah, shit posting. I have not been on there as much lately as I should.
Well, that's
You know?
all right.
Yeah, I posted your avatar, and that's about all I've done.
That's something
within
I
the
will
past
share
2
that.
weeks.
I will share that, what he made. It was incredible creation.
Yeah.
So we'll share that on the next cup. And I forgot to put your new X handle on here.
Zombini alien.
Yeah, I'll try to remember. It's always something. Know that you are loved. Treat other people the way you would like to be treated. And Lord willing, we'll see you on the next cup.
Yep, yep.
Bye.
Bye.